He's not gonna cheat on you the way Sandoval did, Ariana. And that makes the people happy, girl, because you are their queen. Um, where else can we go with this? Lisa Barlow showing receipts all over town. You know, she was accused of leaking sources on this excellent episode, past two episodes of Salt Lake, or past episode this past week of Salt Lake. The new one is tonight. They're still with Captain Jason on the boat. I'm loving the crossover, but Lisa's showing all sorts of receipts that apparently Angie is in people's. Why do any of these housewives do it? Why do they do it? Why are you talking to, look, you can talk to podcasts. You can talk to web pages. You can talk again, I am actually trustworthy. I have anything in my DMs from a housewife is I don't reveal things. I just don't. It's not, I think that is not appropriate. I think it's scumbag-ish. It's wanting 15 minutes. That isn't the job. The job to me is long-term being here with all of you guys. I don't need like a viral look what this one said in my DMs. Now, when Paris Hilton DM'd me the other day, I almost shit my fucking self because that's Paris Hilton and she's an icon of epic fucking proportion. I bow to the house of Hilton. But Angie's being exposed by Barlow that she was DMing a lot of people too and talking about the castmates. I mean, it's also referring to Monica Garcia. So this is at best 2 seasons ago, but I don't know. I don't know why any of them do it. I do it, but just understand, unless you're me and a few others that don't do it, most people will expose these DMs. So why? Why are we doing this? I don't know. I don't know why I care. It's no sweat off my back. What else can I tell you, lovely people? Teri Hatcher, one of the best shows ever, Desperate Housewives. Teri Hatcher jokes that Mark Cherry, the creator of Desperate Housewives, is owed money from Andy Cohen for creating Housewives. I love Desperate Housewives. Loved, probably my favorite is Marsha Cross. Am I biased? Do I love Lisa Rinna as my favorite housewife and Marsha Cross as my favorite Desperate Housewife because of a little show called Melrose Place? I do. Do I love when Dr. Kimberly ripped off that wig and came back from the dead and just showed us that scar on her head? Oh, I love Melrose. But who doesn't love a little Brie Vandekamp? I have met Marsha Cross in real life. She is truly one of the nicest human beings. I met her. She did a play. It was like 2 years ago, a play off Broadway. I sat next to Olivia Jade and Lori Loughlin. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. But that's what Teri Hatcher says. You owe Andy Cohen, you owe Mark Cherry some money for Housewives. Real Housewives of Rhode Island. Usually everything, the rumblings start like a month in advance. So I'm still thinking not before January for everyone waiting for Rory. I don't think it is going to be in December. We will be too busy with Beverly Hills at that time. Where else do I want to take this? All right, let me do a minute of Teresa, if you guys don't mind. I said I owed something for the tree huggers. You know, we were not going to spend much time on this, but the more I thought about it, I really do think, like, in long term, I think Teresa and Louis are desperate. I think that they have no money. They can act like everything's fine, running around the world and spending money. I mean, guys, you have to really boil it down. Like, where is someone's income coming from? Yeah, special forces, but all these things Teresa already filmed. I'm not saying Teresa makes no money. I'm just saying the lifestyle that they lead to me does not add up to the money that is coming in. So I think they're hurting for money. I know they want this show to be back on. I know they're desperate. I know they're pulling out all the stops. I really think, like when Melissa did this last interview a week or two ago, and she said, I don't really want to get into the reconciliation. Like, we know what Teresa said. We know what Joe said. He'll reconcile her if she comes with like forgiveness and all this. And is it going to happen? It really hasn't happened, which leads me to think that they kind of pissed off Teresa with saying she has to come on bended knee. She probably got pissed off and is already feeling herself again and is like, "Fuck you, Joe. I'm not going to beg for your forgiveness." But regardless. I think the show being off the air is the best thing right now for Teresa. I really do. I think it's the best thing. Like if this family, now I don't know, maybe I mean Dolores went around for years saying there's no hope of reconciling, but if this true family without fame, without the money, if we're truly, if everyone is being really altruistic and Teresa really wants to reconcile. And Melissa really is saying, I'll never stand in the way of a family and a brother and sister. I really think this show being off the air is the best thing for Teresa. And I think it's therefore the best thing for Joe and Melissa. It's the best thing for this family to really reconcile is just having this show off the air. I agree with Melissa when she says everything we've done has been public. It's always in the public eye. I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself about the reconciliation. When is it happening? Where? I think we're gonna do this one in private, guys. I really, if it is altruistic, and I know you guys are screaming, it's not altruistic, it's just for the show, and I get it. That's why they both can't be on the show together because it's gone too far. No one is going to believe it's real. But, and again, I will stand by what I said the other day. If it's real and you reconcile and you get along for a day, a week, a month, 6 months, a year, 2 years, if Teresa and Melissa and Louie and Joe and Gia and Antonia and all the cousins, if the whole thing works where you guys get along off air for an extended period of time, I do think you both can come back to the show together. But that is a month, 2 months, 3 months. That is a long time. Like, you'll have to have figured out another way to make money. I know Melissa has her cookies and blah, blah, blah. You'll have to figure something out because that's the only way it works for me if you both come back. It has to be a real reconciliation off air that exists for an extended period of time. Once that's real, but we know it's not real. But I do think if there's any chance, even a 1% chance that this is for the right reasons, which I know everyone doesn't think it is, but if there's even a 1% chance, then this show staying off the air and this pause, it really is the best thing for this family. They don't see it. They don't see it like that, but it is. It really, really is. It really is. And by the way, I agree that they couldn't figure out with the new people. It wasn't working. Otherwise, we would have already cast this. I hate to break it to Teresa and Melissa. This reconciliation looming isn't making them rush to figure New Jersey out. It's kind of like, let's wait and see. But again, the fact that they're not interested in filming it, they're not interested in the both of you or this story. Again, the nail is in the coffin. I agree with that. Enough said. Did Heather really fuck Captain Jason? Because she says she did. We never really talked about this scene. This scene, I mean, it's back tonight, but when she was with Brittany and she's like, oh, it's different with Jason. Like, we already fucked around and did it. And Brittany's like, what? Like, Heather's like, I'm not stealing her, man. It's like Captain Jason. Like, we're friends. We know each other. We already fucked around and did it. And Brittany's like, what? I mean, I don't know. Heather, I know what you're doing and you're taking it back and you're downplaying and you didn't mean that. You meant you were fucking around just